Last week, we got inside the lecture editor and the chapter editor pages and saw how you can upload different forms of lectures in your online academy created on the platforms of CreateOnlineAcademy.com. However, do you remember the 5 tabs we have discussed in the main course settings page? Basic, pricing, SEO, advanced and publish. But we have only shown you how the tabs basic and pricing works. Today we will have a closer look at the tabs called SEO or search engine optimization and advanced and publish. So let's have a look. In order to come to the course settings page, we have to first click our course in the backend. So that will bring us to the section management page from where we can go to the course settings. Voila! So we are here now in the course settings page, and as shown before, there are 5 major segments from where you can design your course. We have already shown you what the segments basic and pricing do and how you can manage these sections. Today we will come to the 3rd section and the 4th section and the 5th section consecutively. So at first, SEO. The first tab which we are going to focus on today is called the SEO, which is the abbreviation for Search Engine Optimization. This is a unique strategy which will help you make your online academy more visible to the potential learners in the Google rank or Bing or any other search engine for that matter. In this way, you can make your online academy and your website more visible to the potential customers without paying a single penny for advertisements. CreateOnlineAcademy.com gives you this unique tool so that you can market your online academy without spending money behind it. So within this tab, the first segment is called the SEO title. You have to remember that your SEO title for your online course needs to be different than your actual course title. The SEO title is the things that your potential learners might enter into Google to search for a similar online course. So for example, if your course title is Learning French for the Beginners, your SEO title might be Online French Courses, Quick Online French Courses, etc. Did you get an idea? Okay, let's move on. Similarly, the SEO description will be a brief description of maximum 320 characters, which will describe your online course in a gist. So this description should match the SEO title that you have put before. The last segment is called course keywords, which is of course optional, but you can always put in more and more keywords so that it boosts your SEO ranking up higher in the Google, Bing or any other search engine for that matter. But do remember, once you enter any course SEO title, SEO description or keyword, always update in the course settings page. So let's move on to the next segment, which is called the advanced. This tab will help you set your online course and ensure its visibility and accessibility to the different online learners within your online academy. So at the beginning, we see 3 separate options for making your course visibility. Firstly, it says make the lectures sequential. That means you can make this online course where a student can access one lecture only after completing the lecture which is tagged before that. So, in a way, an online learner cannot access chapter 2 before completing chapter 1, and consequently, he or she cannot access chapter 3 before completing chapter 2. The next option is much more flexible. You can make the lectures randomly accessible to your online learners. That means an online learner can directly go to chapter 7, 8, 2 or 3 at his or her own will. The third option is for the drip courses, where you will release your chapters on specific dates. In that way, even though you have uploaded the content of your lectures, the online learner cannot access them before or on that specific date. The next two segments are self-explanatory. That is the final quiz and the course certification. It's your choice whether or not to attach a final quiz at the end of your online course. In that way, your learners need to attend that quiz and score a specific percentage in order to mark the course complete. However, you need to create the quiz first in order to attach it here. We will come to it in a later video. Similarly, for certifications, you can choose to give certificates, online certificates to your online learners. That also you need to design beforehand. We will again come to it in a later video. The final tab is called Publish. That is, we give you the flexibility to keep your course published, or you can unpublish them if they lose any relevance. However, do remember to update your changes as and when you make them. That's it for this week. See you again next week. Thank you.